Welcome to Dixie Speedway in Woodstock, Georgia for the 23rd Annual Dixie Shootout, sanctioned by the Lucas Late Model Dirt Series.
Race is just about to begin at first of three of the limited late model division. Gus Simpson, Oliver Gentry will be a drag race for that number one turn. Oliver Gentry, a multiple pass drag champion here at Dixie Speedway. He'll take it from the outside pole position. Hey, kind of stacking up behind that. Gus Simpson right there, number 11, currently riding second. Again, this will be the first of three in the limited late model division. It'll be a six-lap heat event. Oliver Gentry stretching it out. Hey, look at this. Jason Smith right there, high, wide, and handsome, going down the back straightaway. Able to complete the pass going down the back straightaway on the inside. It'll be Gentry and Smith running 1 and 2 thus. Currently riding in the third position. Again, 2 laps in the record book right now. Looking for 6 right now. Laddie Fulcher, he's on the move. He's down the back straightaway, going to make it high in between turns 3 and 4. Andy Moore is also in the number 40. And had to kind of back off right there. He would have plowed into the back end of Fulcher. Oliver Gentry having everything his way. It's Gentry, Smith, and Simpson. 1, 2, and 3. And Powers, Phil Oliver, got it. Right now, 2 more laps in the record book. Oliver Gentry again hasn't visited victory lane this year. He's ran strong, a couple of top 5s, some seconds and thirds, but still hasn't graced victory lane. He takes the white flag. It'll be Oliver Gentry, Jason Smith, 1 and 2. Chris Liddell currently third. Laddie Fulcher, and rounding out the top 5, that'll be Gus Simpson. It'll be Gentry, and coming around, Jason Smith, Chris Liddell, second, third, Laddie Fulcher, Gus Simpson, and Andy Morris. Again, race fans, this is the first of 3 in the limited late model division. Again, they're all going to be 6-lap heat events. Going to get the second one lined up. Hey, I tell you what, race fans, the racing action just beginning, got a lot of it to go. And I tell you what, now would be a good time to call that friend or neighbor. Let them know Dixie Speedway, definitely the place to be. Going to be doing double duty this weekend. Dixie Speedway under the lights, as well as Rome Speedway tomorrow night. Well, flagman Phil Osborne right there. Zach Pilcher going to be, I don't know, he might have got some happy feet right there. Matt Dooley along for the ride. And yeah, I tell you what, had a feeling that caution flag was going to come out. Hey, basically, you set the pace. We'll start the race, and Zach Pilcher got a little antsy right there. Handle door, handle post to post. Zach Pilcher up there all by his lonesome. Don't believe we're going to have a start right there. We didn't have everybody side by side. We got 3 wide, single file, 2 wide, and a bit more nose to tail. Jimmy Martin. Well, I tell you what, not bad right there. Hey, how about Matt Dooley? He's going to press the issue right there. Zach Pilcher, Matt Dooley going down the back straightaway. And somebody definitely, I tell you what, race fans, making a little contact right there. Zach Pilcher, and he looks like he's giving up the ghost right there. Not even 1 lap in the record book. Smoke coming from him. Got his hand out, and again, Zach Pilcher started on the front row inside. Also got the, well, I tell you what, yeah, caution, maybe not. Maybe he can get it in there. What a crazy night right now. Matt Dooley, your current leader. Hey, Scotty Pritchard behind him in the number 23. Well, caution on the speedway. Hey, it looks like 2 laps in the record book. Maybe. We'll let you know. Fans, Phil Osborne up there. Matt Dooley right there. He's the man on the point. Scotty Pritchard. We've seen him in victory lane about 5 times this year. Chuck Hemrick right behind him. Scotty Pritchard, it's going to be interesting to see. Like I say, he's been on the high shot. Hey, I'll tell you what, 3 wide going down the back straightaway. Justin Gravely gets spins, makes some inside retaining wall on that backside. Chuck Hemrick definitely, he got into the back end probably of Gravely. Like a flagman should be. Got that green flag going. Matt Dooley and Scotty Pritchard. Hey, I tell you what, it's going to be a race. These 2 guys right now, thus far, looking like the class of the field. And Matt Dooley, I tell you what, he's not going to give Scotty Pritchard much time to try to reel him in. He's seen him go to victory lane about 5 times this year. Seems like he wins the big races, if it's the spring shootout or the fall classic. But right now, Dooley having everything his own way. There's going to be 2 more laps remaining. Got the Twin Towers right there. It's Dooley and it's Pritchard running 1 and 2. A little bit further back in the pack in the number 20, Brandon Rapp. A little bit further behind him in the 01. That'll be Travis Arms and Chuck Hemrick rounding out the top 5. Laps right now, 3 laps in the record book. Phil Osborne giving the green flag. Fulcher in the number 20. Brandon Rapp in the number 20. Scotty Pritchard right there, still the man on the hunt. He's currently in the 2nd position in the number 23. Travis Arms in the number 01. He's currently riding in the 3rd position, able to go ahead and get a few laps knocked down. White flag for Phil Osborne right now. And I tell you what, Matt Dooley liking that. Scotty Pritchard currently 2nd. Hey, I tell you what, Travis Arms not having a bad run. He's currently in the 3rd position. Brandon Rapp and Laddie Fulcher. Cars pretty much staggered out, almost about a half a lap in between them. It'll be Dooley and Pritchard, 1 and 2. Got the Travis Arms right behind him in the number 20. Brandon Rapp, and rounding out the top 5, Laddie Fulcher out of Thomaston. Hey, good to see him back with us. been a while. He was here a couple of weeks ago, but then before that, probably about a 3-year hiatus at least. So, hey, good to see him back with us. Hey, congratulations to Matt Dooley, the 18. A little bit further back in the pack, you've got Richard Engelman. He's listed out of Calhoun. Well, going to run them around another time or two, and we'll wait and see. Again, this is our third limited late model feature of heat. Well, race fans, hey, the green flag, and I got a feeling this one may be coming back. We'll see. Look like we might have had a little bit of happy feet right here. And, okay, hey, I was wrong. Alan Brewer, he'll take it. He starts from the point right there. 1 lap in the record book. So, looks like the number 22 still. Got the number 16, Trey White, currently second. Ruck 4 behind him in the 99. A little bit further back in the pack. Hey, got to tell you what, got some guys on the move right now. And the number 41, that's Johnny Cole Jr. Right there, he's on the inside of the number 24. And I tell you what, that's going to put him up to the 4th position. Rounding out the top 5 should be the number 9. And that would be Shane Fulcher out of Thomaston. Hey, this one going down pretty quick right now, halfway down. Bill Osborne up there in the flag stand. Alan Brewer having everything his way thus far. Started on that front row inside, and thus far everything going his way. Everything clean and green. 4 laps in the record book is still the number 22. That'll be Alan Brewer, followed by the number 9. That'll be Fulcher. A little bit further back, Rucker 4, followed by the 41, Johnny Carr, and rounding out the top 5. He's going to see a green-white checker basically right here. Everybody jostling for position right here. 2 more times around the famed 3/8 of a mile here at Dixie Speedway. Rucker Orr able to go ahead and mount a charge right now. And caution definitely going to come out. A couple of them in the spin cycle over there in between turns 1 and 2. Rucker Orr able to go ahead and get that pass. Not going to count though. Alan Brewer going to still be on the point. Still be 2 laps remaining. And fixing to set sail. Rucker Orr knows he's only got 2 laps to go. So he's going to do it. He's going to try it on the outside. It'll be him and Alan Brewer. He may make a stick right there. Making a new leader. Well, Richard Engelman right there. Doing some defensive driving right there. Caution on the speedway. Well, race fans, Alan Brewer right here, and Trey White, and Rucker Orr. It's going to be a slobber knocker right here. Rucker Orr still pressing it, and going to drive from the outside. Alan Brewer makes him get up in the marbles. Can Rucker Orr make it stick going down the back straightaway? Alan Brewer making that thing as wide as he can, and Rucker Orr got that new paint job right there. No sponsors listed on it, but hey, able to make it stick. Rucker Orr, Alan Brewer running 1, 2, and 3. Hey, a little bit further back. Hey, I tell you what, everybody kind of sticking where they are right now. Rucker Orr, he's clean. He's in between turns 3 and 4. He'll take the victory. Alan Brewer just barely ahead of Trey White in the number 16. Jimmy Johnson in the number 98. And rounding out the top 5, Johnny Clore Jr. in the number 41. Well, race fans, hey, I tell you what, that was the third and the final in the limited late model division. Dixie.
Ray Cook, 14 again, 14.677. Ray Cook, J. Dickens Power Plant, underload of the Masters built lap 2. 14.4. 14.469, new fast time overall. How about it for Ray Cook? Has it ever happened before? You been fast time? It's been a long time if it has been, right, Ray?
Muskingum County last year.
Muskingum County last year. That seems like a decade ago, doesn't it? Congratulations. Man, down earlier you're selling with the family. You got the girls and Peggy in the house selling T-shirts and die-cast cars, signing autographs. And tonight, good way to start the night.
It is. Just thank the Lord for a great start off here and hopefully we can do that 60 more times. That'd be nice. But I know these guys are working on their cars, and just look forward to a great race.
That's right, 10-lap heat race, 50-lap feature tonight. You won this race a couple of years ago. You've been coming here a long time. It used to be an invite. Now anybody can come, but what a great honor I know it was to win this race.
It is. This is our World 100 for the South, and you know, Dixie, the Shootout, the Swims family, it's always been a special place for us, and we get excited about coming down here. We just love racing here.
And I know you'd like to have a big win tonight. Our good friend Jimmy Mosteller passed away a couple of months ago. The first Dixie Shootout with him, I know you'd like to dedicate this win to him if you can get it.
Yeah, if we can get it, we'll dedicate it to several people. We just got a long night, but you know, this is a great way to start. Hopefully we can win our heat and get us a good front row starting spot.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Ray Cook, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great guys in dirt late model racing, the Tar Heel Tiger. If that Masters built Jay Dickens power plant under the hood tonight, your Red Buck fast qualifier at Dixie, Johnny Clark.
And, so be sure and go by and check it out as the drivers get ready to roll for our Economy Bomber feature event. Children back into the grandstand now. Speedway here in Woodstock, Georgia. Work. Goose Spriggs out of Kenton, Georgia. Green goes down as we cross the start-finish line, and they cross the into turn number 1 and number 2. Goose Spriggs out of Kenton, Georgia, out in front as he heads down over on the back straightaway. Pit officials trying to get everything lined up and ready to go. Here is Goose. Leads him off turn number 4. Will Payne out of Kenton, Georgia, in that car number 8. Stevie Scott out of Dallas in the 17. Car number 52, that's Doug Hobson out of Woodstock, Georgia. As the number 17 of Scott's got issues over on that back straightaway. Carl Richards in the 95 car, trying to work his way up through the field, but it is Goose Spriggs out of Canton, Georgia, setting sail. Goose trying to get his first ever win at Dixie Speedway. Trying to pad onto that lead as he crosses the start-finish line. Car number 19 making his way into the corner. Looks like Chris Blaylock out of Jasper, Georgia. He is in that number 4 slot. And Kenneth Burns right behind him in the number 19 as well. So everybody wheeling and dealing as they cross the start-finish line. Oh, don't you know those engines are whistling Dixie tonight. Chris Boyd in the Z07. There goes Rob Johnson in the 9. Racing Robbie Stewart in that car number 12 out of Murrayville, heading down on the backside. Tex Holden in that little Ford Falcon that ought to be at Barry Jackson as he is down in turn number 3 and 4. Turn 1 and 2. Drivers tried to, oh, they split the seams over on the backside with Tex Holden in that car number 6. It is still Goose Spriggs looking to win his first ever feature event here at Dixie Speedway. And he's doing it in front of one of the biggest crowds ever at this historical facility as he crosses the start-finish line. He continues to pad onto that lead as he crosses the stripe. Dan Meadows in that 07 car trying to reel his way up to the front as he heads down over on the back straightaway. But Goose Spriggs continues. Goose Spriggs been racing here for a long time and has never won anything. And that is the 07 or G7 Goose. Oh, we got on lap number 11 but here comes that number 19, Kenneth Burns, who's made his way up into the second spot, down on the backside. Here comes, oh my goodness, they're hot on the trail as they head down the back straightaway. Oh yeah, Gooch got to be hot to trot. There goes Kenneth Burns. Justin Shipley in the 08 car as he has made his way from virtually dead last all the way up to the, and we've got a car over on the back straightaway that goes into.
Telling you right now.
All right, here we go. Good Springs, we're going to green. 3 laps to go. Get wide, Goose, get wide. Hey. Oh. You know, if Dan Jarrett can do it, we can do it too, you know. Justin Shipley out of Douglasville, Georgia. He brings it on around, but here comes the Goose. He gets up into that second spot, and he's got problems over there in turn number 2, the 19th. Kenneth Burns and Chris Blaylock moving up into the second and third spot. White flag going to go down for Justin Shipley out of Douglasville, Georgia. Oh, my goodness. Didn't need no yellow, that's for sure. And Shipley, he'll take the checkers. Here comes Kenneth Burns in the 19. There goes Chris Blaylock, Goose Briggs, and Carl Richards to round out the top 5 here tonight here in Dixie Speedway. So our congratulations going to Justin Shipley for a job well done. I know a lot of folks was pulling for Goose Briggs, and man, I'm telling you what, a great competitor. We're proud of it, even if he did finish in 4th spot. But our congratulations to all of our drivers in our Economy Bomber Division here at Dixie Speedway. As the cars continue to come on around, we've got Justin Shipley down at the Dixie Speedway Winners Circle.
Johnny, I'll tell you what, our Economy Bomber feature winner, Justin Shipley. Justin, hey man, no brakes?
No, sir, no breaks. But listen, I got to thank several people. My dad, Michael, my wife that dealt with me all this week. Everybody that stepped in. Dan Meadows. This car was just totally destroyed from Rome, and we started working on it Tuesday night. And so we got this whole car put together, and I can't thank them enough.
Justin, that's your wife right there? She's mighty beautiful, but man, she's got her arms kind of folded, and okay, there you go. Hey, I was just trying, I had your back, man. She wasn't smiling too much, so I'm trying to help you out here. It's okay. It's all right.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But I need to thank Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this, and just all my friends and fans that helped me do this. It's such a wonderful thing. Thank you.
Good to see you. We'll get you up there trackside. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Hey, mighty pretty wife you have, by the way. All right, good job.
I agree.
Hey, race fans, our Economy Bomber feature winner, Justin Shipley. Hey, give him a round of applause. Johnny, we're going to be getting him up there trackside in just a moment. Having some fun back down here, and hey, back up you in the tower, Johnny.
Former track champion Frank Ingram out of Woodstock in the F9.
All right, all my little buddies, I need you back in the grandstand. Parents, give me a hand. All my little buddies, I need you back in the grandstand, please. Parents, help me out now. Parents, if that's your children, you need to grab them by the hand. Hello, parents.
Johnny, we're underway. Glad to have DirtOnDirt.com visitor Joshua joining us. Pivot 2 already. And it'll be Brian Reese, the 33 car, as the caution will come out. Michael Asbury down there in turn 2 as well in the 360. So Asbury in the 360, Reese in the 33. They were in the back anyway, so that's where they will restart. One in the books. Could tonight be the night? Only 3 previous winners in the house. Scott Bloomquist, Don O'Neill, and Ray Cook. Tony Knowles, the Tyrone Twister, in the turn number 1, Johnny Clark.
All right, TK will take him into turn number 1 and 2 and down the backside. David Payne up into the number 2 spot as they head into turn number 3.
Our red points leader, reigning series champion Jimmy Owens looking for his first Dixie Shootout win as he comes into turn number 4. Right now he's in 5th. Second spot remains Payne. 3rd is Davenport. 4th is Big Hill down the back straightaway. 5th is Owens. 6th is Jacobson in a spin. Tyler Millwood loops it in turn number 2.
And I'll tell you what, David Payne got his hands full with the number 15 car as they cross the start-finish line. Jonathan Davenport out of Blairsville, Georgia. We go with what they traditionally call the Delaware double file restart.
It's the Enterprises Schaefer Racing Oil, number 26 for the green flag. 3 down, 7 to go. He takes number 1. Davenport gets it done. It comes over 15 on the bottom of Payne out of 2.
And Jimmy O down on the bottom as they go into turn 3 and 4. Look at the battle for the lead.
Wow, look out, baby. That's good. Knowles, Payne, Davenport, Owens, 4th, Hill 5th. 6th is Jacobson. Owens trying to get it going here late. They turn 2 down the back straight away. Jimmy Owens and Vic Hill going after 2 East Tennessee veterans out in turn 4. Halfway to the pole for Tony Knowles.
And Tony Knowles has had a phenomenal 2012 here at Dixie Speedway. It looks like it's carried on into the shootout.
Be a career victory here tonight, no doubt about it, against the stars and cars of the Lucas Oil 800 Series. Tony Knowles, that Malcolm Howard Rocket in the 1, David Payne 2nd, Jonathan Davenport 3rd, Jimmy Owens 4th, 5th is Vic Hill, Owens all over Davenport, the Lucas Oil regulars 3rd and 4th. So have 3 to go coming up.
Tony Knowles going to town on a Saturday night here at Dixie Speedway for the shootout. 7 laps on the board. We got 3 more to go. TK working hard on the backside. David Payne, Jonathan Davenport, Jimmy Owens. Victor Thrill Hill continue to round out the top 5 as the Twin Towers going up for Tony Knowles out of Tyrone, Georgia. Just another average Saturday night for Tony. Looks that way as he heads into turn 3 and 4.
No doubt about it. Silent on the turn 4 for the 25-year-old of the Tyrone. Checkered flag is up. He'll be on the pole. Meanwhile, Owens for 3rd. Cannot get around Davenport. Boy, flag though. 1 lap to go. Can he get it done? Down in turn 2, they're side by side. Payne is solid 2nd. Knowles is going to get it done. Vic Hill has a flat tire. That'll cost him as the caution has come out. You mentioned the solid year for the 25-year-old in a Tyrone. Boy, what an accomplishment would be. He would be 50 laps away from a career victory if he sets on the pole, green and white at the same time.
TK will take her into turn number 1 and number 2. As David Payne, Davenport, and Owens battle, that's going to just give a little bit of leeway for the driver out of Tyrone, Georgia, Tony Knowles. He'll take the checker tonight. Payne, Davenport, Owens, and a number 5 will round out the top 5 here tonight here in Dixie.
Eric Jacobson riding up the top 5. The top 4 will go to the scales to make it official. Grabbing 4th will be the 20 out of Newport, Tennessee, Jimmy Owens. 3rd of the 15 out of Blairsville, Georgia, Jonathan Davenport. 2nd of the 8 out of Murphy, North Carolina, David Payne. And your winner of the RSD Enterprises Schaefer Oil, Coleman Auto Salvage, Show Car Products, SAE, Kaiser Malkin Rocket. The 26 out of Tyrone, Georgia. How about it for the Tyrone Twister, Tony Knowles? Heat number 2 coming up, Johnny Clark.
All right, heat number 2 will find Shane Clanton and Jared Landers on the front row. Scott Bloom with Pat Dorr in row number 2. Dale Thurman, John Blankenship in 3. Steve Casebolt, Dylan Wood in row 4. Row number 5, Michael Page, Casey Barrow, and Tracy Pearson, Scott Hall. They'll make up row number 6. As the field now coming together here on the front straightaway. Dale Thurman in that red top auto auction, number 59. Boy, would he love to kind of do the duplicate that that car number 26 of Tony Knowles did. Those guys, oh, that speedway.
Remember, the last couple of months we've had a lot of drivers. Billy Ogle Jr., Mike Marlar, Jamie Latham in Virginia, Jackie Boggs at Portsmouth. 50 different Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series winners this year. Could there be number 16 tonight? Shane Clanton and Jared Landers. Lead them out of turn 4. We're underway. U.S. Steel League 2, Johnny Clark.
Boy, howdy, I'm telling you what. It looks like Grand Central Station on the start. Clanton with the advantage down the backside, but here comes that car number 5 as he makes his way down the back straightaway. Jared Landers as they come around the corner. Look out, that number 25, the Kennedy Motors out in front as he heads off turn number 2, getting him a little bit of breathing room down the backside.
A lot of space between second and third. Lucas third, Blankenship fourth. Casebolt up to fifth. Where did Casebolt come from? Casebolt has moved up a couple of spots in the C9 car. In the one right now, it's Shane Quinn attitude, Johnny.
Clanton still to be able to plan out here as he heads into turn 3 and 4. That Capital race car is working good, coming on turn number 4 down the front straightaway. With a big lead over the field as they cross the stripe. Michael Pete, Dale Thurman, Scott Hall. 3 of the regulars here, not exactly where they want to be.
Shane Clanton in a bad good year. The 2012 dirt league on the Rangers right now. How about that? Georgians sweeping the first 2 heats right now. Tony Knowles on the pole. Clanton looks to start right behind him. Landers trying to catch Clanton. Here they are. 5 down, 5 to go. U.S. Steel lead number 2.
And across flags go down for Shane Clanton. He's halfway home. Can he put it together here tonight? And I got to tell you, Dixie Speedway has not been that kind to the driver out of Locust Grove, Georgia. So, hey, we'll see what's going to happen. But I'll tell you what, Jared Landers got it in his side. He's coming.
He'll be back in the back of that A-lane. Lucas right now running in third. So they'll start about halfway back. So this could be an opportunity tonight for someone to get their first ever Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout win. As Ray Cook called it, basically the world wonder in the deep south here. As they come into turn 2 right now, Frank looking good. But 37-year-old of the Fayetteville, Georgia. Georgians trying to go back-to-back. 2 to go.
I'll tell you what, Clanton looking good as he comes off turn number 4. He'll take the checkers. Jared Landers, Glenford, Blankenship, and Casebolt. That'll be your top 5 on our Coca-Cola scoreboard. And Georgia 2 for 2. We can say the same for the Bulldogs up in South Carolina.
So in that Kennedy Partners Racing Car Construction, German, the 4 spot. The 4 spot goes to the 23 car of Williamson, West Virginia, John Blankenship. 3rd of the 0 to Mooresburg, Tennessee, Scott Bloomquist. 2nd of the 5 out of Batesville, Arkansas, Jared Landers. And your winner, the Clements-powered Kennedy Partners Core Construction, Iron Co. Enterprises, Kaiser VP Urban Energy, Pulsinelli, Signature Paving, Capital of the 25 out of Fayetteville, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause for your winner, Shane Clanton?
Shootout time here at Dixie Speedway is closer than you think.
It's coming up. Simpson Performance Products, seat number 3. Johnny, the winner's going to start alongside Tony Knowles here tonight on the front row. On the pole, former Dixie Shootout winner, the 53 out of Brasstown, North Carolina, it's Ray Cook. Outside the 44 out of Jacksonville, Florida, it's Earl Pearson Jr. Row 2, the 5B, the 2012 Hillbilly 100 winner to Winfield, Tennessee, Mike Marler. The 44 out of Sonoma, Georgia, Cap Daddy Clint Smith. Row 3, the 15, last week's winner at Knoxville. Out of Ashland, Kentucky, the Kentucky Colonel and Steve Francis. In the 9 car is Jason Croft. Then it's the 66 of Jody Knowles. The 99G of Jacob Grizzle. Chip Brindle in the 24. 2-time track champion Tim Day in the 77. Lynn Morrison 27 and Marty Lunsford the M96. Well, there you go. Winners on the outside of the front row. Ray Cook got it done here a couple of years ago. In Beach, Illinois. Can he break through here tonight?
All right, field coming together in the Ray Cook, EPJ on the front row as we get ready to go green for this 10-lap event. Super Bombers in the pit area, gentlemen, stand by. Field heading into turn number 3 and number 4, and green going down. We're going to green.
We are cleaning green into 1. Cook with the lead now. Pearson drips out of the groove and Clanton, or Smith rather, go to second into 44 car. Streets is working the bottom. Coming off that big win last Saturday night in Knoxville, Iowa. He'll go door to door with Marler at a 4. Into the 1, Ray Cook, solid here tonight. He leads out of 2, Johnny.
Hey, Jason Croft in that car number 9, one of our hometown heroes up on that high side. Brindle down low as they go into the corner. As looks like Steve Francis, like an old catfish, doing some bottom fishing down that inside. Whoa! And oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, yes, Francis and Marler. I don't know if they touched or not, but Francis gets the 4 spot. Greg Cook, see you later out in front. And look out, we got a wreck in 4. Marler and Francis. Wow. Wow. Well, apparently Mike Marler a little unhappy on that pass that Francis made into 1. And that will be a penalty, I believe has been. No replacement refs here, folks. We got the full-time refs here tonight.
All right, pit officials, Lucas Oil officials checking everything. As once again, Super Bombers in the pit get ready. As the Hawk Performance Heat Race number 4. Gentlemen, get ready. It's closer than you think. 2 laps on the board. As pit officials still in discussion down there in turn 4. Folks, I got to tell you one thing. If it gets a little bit cool out there, hey.
So Francis will go back to the 4 spot, and Marler is going to go to the pits. So Ray Cook right now, he was fast time, I believe, by about 0.2 of a second quicker than anybody else, and he is dominating now, heat number 3 here.
Number 9, Croft Heating and Air, Train Comfort. Capital Race Cars here on the front straightaway is pit.
We'll see maybe if somebody will come up in that top 4, may come up a little light at the scales. We will find out here shortly. The green is back out, 2 down, 8 to go. And the winner's going to start on the outside front of Oak. Cat Daddy, do anything with the Tar Heel Tiger.
Oh, Cat Daddy pedaling hard down the backside as Brindle and Croft going at it down on the backside. Jody Knowles right in front of him. And now the Tar Heel Tiger getting him a little bit of breathing room. Coming off turn number 2 and down the backside. Cat Daddy hanging on to second. EPJ into the 3rd slot as they head off turn number 4.
Whoa, Francis way out of line. Look out, that's going to be bad. As Francis, something broke in the 15 car. 4th in the points, the big winner in Knoxville last week, trying to get it straightened up. And he's way off the pace in turn number 2 as they come down the start-finish line. Caution is out.
So we did see a little bit of contact. Chip Brindle and Jody Knowles coming off turn number 4. And, while they were doing that, they kind of collected Steve Francis to a certain degree over on the backside. All right, so we
Sat on the pole of the Dart Show we won in, by the way, last year at Lucas Oil Speedway in Missouri. Here we go. 5 down, 5 to go. It's Cook, Smith, Pearson, and Randall to the side. Cat Daddy now can look at the 3 and the 2 long-time veterans out of the southeast. North Carolina and Georgia out of turn number 4. Florida's EPJ is 3rd time.
Hey, Cat Daddy trying to get that 44 car, the JP Drilling car, to stick down the bottom, but to no avail. EPJ trying to do likewise as they battle the 44s off turn 4.
Long-time veterans. Now they turn 2 down the back front of them. Ray Cook looks good here tonight. He set quick time with Red Button Cigars time trials out of 49 entrants tonight. Fraser sit on the outside of the front row alongside Jody Knowles. 2 to go.
Ray Cook, the Tar Heel Tiger out of Murphy, North Carolina. Pedaling down on the backside as we head into turn number 3 and 4. White flag going down. We are 1 lap away here tonight at Dixie Speedway. Ray Cook down the backside. He'll come into turn 3 and 4 with a commanding lead. Something going amiss with Tim Day. Ray Cook taking the win. Clint Smith, Earl Pearson Jr., Chip Brindle, and Joey Knowles rounding out the top 5.
Top 4 will go to the scales. So Chip Brindle started 9th, finishes in 4th. As Lunsford up in smoke here in turn number 4, grabbing the 4 spot, the 24 out in Chatsworth, Georgia. About it for Chip Brindle. Third to go to the 44 in Jacksonville, Florida, Earl Pearson Jr. Second to the 44 out of Sonoma, Georgia, Clint Smith. And you're into the J. Dickens A+ Moving and Storage, VP Kaiser, GW Performance, PRC, Hickson Eagle Company, runner-up Superior Cleaning, Mastersville, out of Brasstown, North Carolina. How about it for you, winner the 53 of the Tar Heel Tiger, Ray Cook.
The real deal, Don O'Neill right now, where he'll be trying to come from in this final heat race here tonight.
And it's a long way to go. Counting out of the Chatsworth, Georgia, it's Derek Ellis, the 44 out of Gaffney, South Carolina. It'll be Chris Madden. Row 2 will be 11 to the 16-year-old phenom. And Corning, California, it's Tyler Reddick. Outside the 201 out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Billy Ogle Jr. Row 2 will be the 18 out of Hazard, Kentucky, Eric Wells. The 00 to Murphy, North Carolina, Johnny Chastain. This is the 3 out of Waleska, Georgia, Luther Jenkins. The 29M of Gary McPherson out of Dalton, Georgia. The 119 of Mike McConnell. The 17 of Lamar Haygood. 17 to Ricky Williamson, starting on the back. Unable to qualify tonight. 71 of Martinsville, Indiana, Don O'Neill. Former Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout winner. Currently second in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series point standings. Leads the series this year, 11 wins overall for O'Neill. Right now, starting shotgun on the field after unable to qualify. Of Chris Madden, the 16-year-old phenom Tyler Reddick, and on the outside the 201, the Lucas Oil winner to Bulls Gap back in August, Billy Ogle Jr. Well, Tony Knowles has never won a Lucas Oil race. Ray Cook won at East Bay in February. They will be your front row tonight. Shane Clanton looking for his first Lucas Oil win of the year. Inside row 2. Who's going to join him alongside? It's Ellis and Madden. The final heat of the night with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, Johnny.
Right off the bat, they stacked up like hot picks 3 wide going into turn number 1 and number 2. Smokey Madden leading them down on the backside. Tyler Reddick, here comes Billy Ogle Jr. Dale Ellis, Eric Wells, that'll be your top 5 as they come off turn number 4.
Ellis is turning on the pole, back to 4th, Reddick 2nd. Ogle Jr. is 3rd. Eric Wells down the back straightaway, EW, trying to get around. 99 Ellis, meanwhile, Ogle trying to throw the slider. Reddick, they're side by side as Madden lights him up in the wall.
Oh, yeah, Luther Jenkins in that number 3 had problems in his heat race. Well, I'm telling you what, threw a lot of stuff together, and he's back in action, not where he wants to be, but no doubt about it, a good sign right now. Look at the battle for that big 4th spot between Eric Wells and Dale Ellis out of Chatsworth.
O'Neill behind the 8 ball tonight, trying to work his way up. He's passed 3 cars already, but a long way to go. 4 down, 6 to go. We'll get to the front for a good starting spot on one of the B-mains. The crossover move, Ellis and Wells going at it. Hot and heavy to 1, but Smokey Madden. He's down the back straightaway. Tyler Reddick 2nd. Billy Ogle Jr. 3rd. Derek Ellis 4th. 5th runs ECD Eric Wells off of 4 time.
Hey, and Smokey Madden out of Draycourt, South Carolina. The man calling the shots right now as he hits down on the backside with about a 4-5 car lead advantage over Tyler Reddick and Billy Ogle Jr. Don O'Neill trying to get around over on the backside. He makes the move past Luther Jenkins as he comes on turn number 4. It's been a good shootout for the lead.
Looks like a provisional in tonight. He's going to come out one of the B-mains, and now he'll take that provisional here tonight. And the lead in the 1. Ogle Jr. Great battle still for 4th. Ellis and Wells. Wells comes tonight 10th and Lucas Oil. Got to get it going. Get in the show. Wells to the outside of Ellis. Off of turn 4. 2 to go for Smokey Madden. Down the back straightaway. Madden trying to lead all the way out. And Wells is going to throw the slider as he clears Ellis into 1. Wells to 3rd. White flag. 1 lap to go. Chris Madden to the outside road 2 alongside Shane Clanton. Reddick trying to run him down. Ogle Jr. still 3rd. Wells 4th. Final lap. Here they come. Johnny Madden's going to leave it all the way.
Oh, Green Court, South Carolina folks, they're jumping for joy as their driver, Smoky Man, he'll take the lead and he'll be starting. Oh my goodness. And outside of row number 2 here tonight at Dixie Shootout time, as Super Bombers making their way out onto the speedway. Then after that, we'll come back with the B mains and then the shootout time here at Dixie Speedway.
So 8-4 Johnny looks this way, grabbing fourth will be the 18 out of Hazard, Kentucky, Eric Wells. Third place will go to the 201 out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Billy Ogle Jr. Second to go to the 11 of the 16-year-old Tyler Reddick out of Corning, California. And your winner, the Hamricks of Gaffney, Clements powered Swiftco, Century Plastics, Extreme Customs and Cycles, East Coast Entertainment, JRI, KC Transport, All-Star, Henderson Amusement, BP, Elite Concrete, Bloomquist, number 44, out of Gaffney, South Carolina. How about for your winner, Chris Smoky Madden?
For B main drivers, let's go. B main drivers, let's get them to the lanes. You will be coming up next as green goes down. Look at the battle down on the backside. Blandu in the 01 car. Kenny Taylor. Here come Rapid Roy. 3 wide. They're coming off turn number 4 down the front chute. Kenny Taylor takes command as we head to turn number 1 and number 2. 15 left. Feature event as they head down the backside. And let's see. Car number 12 will bring out the caution. And that'll be Matt Garrett out of Gainesville, Georgia. Well, you're 14 laps away. So Kenny Taylor will pick right up where he left off down the backside. Rapid Roy Patterson. Digging hard down in the bottom over in turn number 4. Got a little bit of action down there in turn number 2. Blanduke out of Carrollton, Georgia. We are awaiting you. We got 2 laps down, and here we go. Willie Wisdom, high, wide, and handsome as he heads down the back straightaway. He kisses that outside retaining wall. All right, Kenny Taylor leads them down the front straightaway. Roy, Willie, and Ted all in hot pursuit as they head down over on the back straightaway. B-Main, the JRI Shocks. B-Main lineup number 1, guys. Let's go. We are awaiting you. We're just about halfway done on this feature event for our Super Bomber, Tony McDowell. In the number 21. Kenny Taylor down the backside. We come up as a caution flag now being displayed. And we'll kind of down in turn number. Coming up next, then we'll go into the shootout as the field coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Kenny Taylor, Rapid Roy, Willie, Ted, Tony, and Tim. Oh, they tried to catch them down there in the corner. They stack them up like hotcakes as they come off turn number 4 down the front chute. Oh! Rapid Roy trying to go down to the bottom. Winsome up on the high side there, 3 wide down the backside. Oh, we are, just a normal Saturday night here at Dixie Speedway. Kenny Taylor got his hands full with Roy Patterson down over on the back straightaway. Car number 21 over on the back straightaway, he's got issues. As we are on lap number 10, we're 5 laps away from Peter. For Kenny Taylor down on the front straightaway. And looks like caution flag going to be displayed. Kenny Taylor picking right back up where he left off. Oh, they head down the backside. Roy Patterson going to give that old college try. I just wish our Bulldogs would do the same. But here we go. Kenny Taylor down in turn number 1 and number 2, patting onto that lead, Rapid Roy. And that Rapid Transit Authority car working hard down the backside. 10 minutes, he moves up into the second spot. Willie Winsome right behind him. Kenny Taylor pedaling hard down the backside. White flag going to come down as he heads into turn number 3 and 4 down the front chute. White flag going down as they cross the stripe. One more lap to go. B-Main, guys, let's go. The JR Shocks B-Main number 1. Gentlemen, let's roll them. Kenny Taylor coming off turn number 4, and he'll take the checkered flag. 10 minutes. Roy Patterson, Willie Winsome, and welcome back Tony McDowell to round out the top 5 here tonight at Dixie Speedway. So our congratulations going to Kenny Taylor here tonight at Dixie, and he'll be making his way to the winner's circle here tonight at Dixie.
All right, here we go, B-Main number 1, Johnny. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series under 3 wide and a 1 in the second. Who's going to come out with the spot? Case Bowl to lead him out of 2, Johnny Clark. And we got a big, but it's not a good start.
Well, we see the yellow lights come on over in the corner, so caution flag. Now,
Johnny Clark, here they come. Up the track, Jake Knowles got around and Case Bolt for the lead. He'll take the Masters builder to turn number 3 here at Dixie. Out in front, Wisconsin's Pat Dorr runs third, Johnny. Here comes lap 1.
And Michael Page, he's on that high side. That's where he won most of his races this year. We'll see if it's going to be up there for him as he exits off turn number 2. Oh, Casey Roberts down up underneath him. Tyler Millwood right up there. Dale Thurman, Jason Croft. Well, let's see. Here we go down the front straightaway. We got one up against these, kissing that outside wall.
Dylan Wood there, the high banks looked like he was in Dalton there for a while as they come out of 4. Case Bolt, Knowles and Dorr. Pat Dorr, the Wisconsin veteran, his first time here at Dixie, running in third right now in the B-Main.
I'll tell you what, he's learning how to whistle Dixie here tonight as he heads down on the backside. That Eric Jacobson in that car, number 5, he is in the 4th spot. Michael Payne, oh, you don't want to pretty much run on that top 2 last year recently. And it worked well for him. Let's see what he's going to do tonight in that car 18X.
In the 2012 track champion, also the track champion here a year ago, but Case Bolt out in front. In the match, the Corvette powered scene out of the 2 down the back straightaway. Case Bolt out of that luck here. In fact, he was hooked on this front stretch here. And before in that C9 car, but this here looking good in the night. Halfway, 6 down, 6 to go, Johnny.
And Michael Payne's got issues over on the backside, and he'll bring her to a halt over on the back straightaway. As we continue on to green.
caution will come out. That 11 car, Pat Dorr, the MB Custom Myers car, trying to put into the show his first time here to Dixie. Jake Knowles, here they come out of 4. Behind to go in the first of 2 lanes. Pat Dorr will go to second as he'll slide up in front of Knowles. Here comes Jacobson, and that is Vic Hill. Vic Hill is coming alive here late. Yes, it is. Vic Hill out of turn 4 in that Warrior. Ones out there, Blackman and Wood and Hill as they go down the back straightaway, and Vic Hill's got to go to 4th. He's got to get to 3rd to get in the show. Can he catch Jake Knowles as he gets sideways, and he's got trouble as Vic Hill shuts it down. Multi-time track champion at Volunteer Speedway in Bulls Gap, Tennessee shuts it off. With 3 to go, he will not be in the show tonight, Tony. Johnny Stewart, Johnny Clark. You know, Jimmy Mosteller somewhere in heaven is laughing at that because here they come, 1 to go. You know what? Case both Dorr and Knowles, they're going to advance. Final lap down the back straightaway.
And Jake Knowles trying to get the show and making a cousin. Tony's in. Now looks like Jake's going to be in.
He is in. 3rd, Dickinson. 4th, Dickinson. 5th, Robert. 6th, Millwood. I'm all good. As the top 3 will go to the scales to make it official.
That's what those computers are for, to
Yeah, I know.
get everything squared away.
Well, grabbing that 3rd spot, then that Chad Smith, number 66 out of Tyrone, Georgia. It'll be Jake Knowles, 2nd spot to the 11 out of Richmond, Wisconsin, Pat Dorr. And you win the Arizona Sport Shirts. Cornet Howard, Masters built the C9 out of Richmond, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for your winner, Steve Casebolt? All right. Well, Tony Knowles in. He's on the pole. Jake Knowles is in. What about former track champion Jody Knowles, Johnny Clark?
Oh, here we go. And Dale is coming up real quickly. Down in turn number 1 and number 2 is the 3rd cousin trying to get the big show here tonight at Dixie Speedway.
They're not brothers, they're all cousins. Here they come out of 4, they're side by side. Derek Ellis will lead lap 1 of the B-Main number 2 of the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
And I'll tell you, Jason Croft and the real deal, Don O'Neill, motoring down on the backside, trying to get around the double numb cart as they head into turn number 3. Croft way down on the bottom. Don O'Neill just trying to get in.
About Jason Croft, the 2003 track champion here in Dixie, out of racing for 10 years, trying to go to the Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout with O'Neill around him in the 4th. Out of turn 4 is O'Neill. They bounce in the 4. It's Ellis, Knowles, and Chastain.
And I'll tell you, Jason Croft and the real deal battling out down the corner. Chastain in that final transfer spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Dale Ellis and Jody Knowles, the cousins.
Looking good right now, the Knowles cousins. All 3 of them are going to make the race if they stay out there, Jody Knowles. 5 down, 7 to go. Neal now, several car lengths behind Chastain. They'll try to catch him as they come out of 4. With it, Jason Croft in that Capital. Grizzle the 99. 2 young drivers right there, Grizzle and Croft. The veteran Don O'Neill down the back straightaway. Former Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout winner. 6 down, 6 to go. Final preliminary of the night.
Cross flags going down. We're halfway home on lap number 6 here tonight at Dixie Speedway. But Dale Ellis, the man with a plan on the backside with about a big advantage going into turn number 3. Jody Knowles trying to maintain as he crosses the stripe with 5 laps to go. Trying to put all the cousins into the big show here tonight.
Neal time of the night, Chastain down the back straightaway. Right now, it's O'Neill and Francis will be the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series provisionals tonight. Second and third in the points. Here we go. We got a spin in turn number 2. We have a car spun around in turn number 2.
That's
the caution will come out.
Lamar Haygood in the 17, Glenn Myers in the 27. Both pulling in, and looks like Luke Jenkins has got some issues with that race car as well.
Back straightaway, they stay green as they move off the track. Here they come, 1 to go, coming up. Here he Ellis has led it all the way in the 99. 2 to go, Johnny.
All right, Dale Lewis whistling Dixie so far as they head down over on the back straightaway. Mike McConnell right in front of him. I'll tell you, it looks like Dale Lewis and Jody Knowles, they be the man right now.
Jerry Ellis will take the white flag, 1 to go. As they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. The Knowles cousins will go to 3 for 3. Tony on the pole takes in. Third is going to be, the third winner is going to be Jody's. He finishes second. Ellis and Chastain to the A-main. Johnny finishes fifth. O'Neill fourth, Griswold fifth, sixth is Carl.
All right, so that brings us to a close of heat race number 2 for the Lucas Oil PAC Racing Springs B main here tonight at Dixie Speedway.
Top 3 goes to the scales. Again, grabbing in third, the 00 to Murphy, North Carolina. How about it for Johnny Chastain? Second, the third Knowles to make the A-main tonight. Former track champion of the Tyrone, Georgia. How about it for Jody Knowles in 66? And your winner, the Vic Hill, Ellis Contracting, Jeans Racing Parts, out of zone, Wilson Welding Fabrication, Base Racing Fuel, Stealth Carburetors, Rocket, out of Chatsworth, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, to win the 99. How about it for Derek Ellis? And who will it be tonight? 15 different drivers have been in Lucas Oil Victory Lane here in 2012. Tomorrow night, we'll be in Rome Speedway, across the way in Rome, Georgia, tomorrow night. A salute to you, the greatest fans in all of auto racing, dirt late model fans. A huge crowd on in tonight at Dixie Speedway. Here is your starting lineup for the 23rd Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout. Those folks outside 1 and 2 down the back straightaway in the tier parking back there. There you go. Get everybody back away from the wall. Parents, make sure your kids are in your, they're your responsibility. Make sure they're in your grasp. And again, stay tuned afterwards. In Lucas Oil Victory Lane, it's Clinton and Madden. Then it's Payne and Clint Smith. Landers and Reddick, Davenport and Pearson, Bloomquist and Ogle, Owens and Brindle, Blankenship and Wells, Case Bold and Ellis, Dorr and Knowles, and Pat Dorr, the 11 car, making his first trip here to Line. We hope he can make it around. It'll be the next to last Lucas Oil Late 100 Series race of 2012. What, Johnny? 5 years ago last week, we lost Mike Swims. A few months ago, we lost Jimmy Mosteller. They're looking down on us tonight. You know they would love to be in victory lane with who's going to win tonight. Tony Knowles and Ray Cook will lead them out at turn 4. The 23rd Dixie Shootout is underway. Ray Cook picking up where he left off early tonight. He'll lead out at 2, Johnny.
And he's on the high side here tonight so far as they head down the backside. Smoky Madden right behind him. TK down on the bottom, and here comes Shane Clinton. Oh, they're going 2-3 wide all the way around the racetrack as they head down on the backside. Everybody jockeying for position. Ogle, look at Chip Brindle in 24. Eric Wells right behind him. Casebolt coming on around the bend as they cross the stripe.
Casebolt here a year ago, and a great run. Oh, wow, Clinton to the wall. Shane Clinton into the wall and Knowles around him. Alpino following. Here comes Landers on the bottom. Meanwhile, it's Ray Cook with the lead. Second is Chris Madden. Third will be Knowles. Fourth is Clinton. Fifth comes Landers. Sixth is Payne as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. So Clinton trying to get back into that third spot, losing a spot on lap 3.
Clint Smith, he and Scott Bloomquist all right there together. Bloomquist working that bottom as they come off turn number 4. Cat Daddy up on top.
Around the race already, the Wisconsin veteran Pat Dorr calls it a night. His first visit to Dixie. Out of turn 4, Ray Cook. Looking to dominate here tonight. Trying for the clean sweep. Red Buck fast out. King race dominant. But Chris Madden's going to make the tough on the down from that away. That's Madden was close. 5 in the books, Johnny.
And caution flag will be displayed Looks like Clint Smith over in turn number 4. He's got issues.
Well, Clint Smith has tried oh so long to win this race, and he's got a flat tire. Cat Daddy, a flat tire. Johnny, 5 in the books.
So, looks like they'll go to work on the number 44 car, the JP Drilling Machine, as we get everybody. He might have one of our officials on the trackside conferring with him. Might be some debris on the racetrack or something of that nature.
Well, he's been dominant here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and have problems in the 53 car, your race leader. Well, to show you how humbling the sport of dirt late model racing is, a week ago tonight, Steve Francis was in victory lane at Knoxville, 40,000 to win tonight. He had a Ray Cook to the infield. Heartbreak Hotel for Ray Cook in the 53 car. Career right now on the point at Dixie, 5 down, 45 to go in the 23rd Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout.
And I'll tell you, Shane Clinton might be the hot hand right now as he and Madden going at it. Madden high, Clinton down low. Whoa, look here down in 3. Oh. Clint Smith avoided everybody. Don O'Neill, Chip Brindle, Blankenship. Johnny Chastain got one car that
It's big in the points also for 3rd and 4th as Steve Francis trying to track down Scott Bloomquist for 3rd place in the Lucas Oil Championship points. All right, Chris Smokey Madden, your leader, the South Carolina driver, trying to win his first Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout here tonight. We'll go green next time around. Got guys wanting to run 3 wide out there. Team 0 by Bloomquist, 44. Leads a pair of Georgians out of turn 4 on the restart. Here we go. David Payne will go to 4th. Here comes Davenport on the bottom. Davenport trying to get it done here. Meanwhile, Owens squeezing on the bottom. Jimmy Owens rolling good on the bottom. 6 in the books. It's Smokey Mack, your leader, Johnny.
And we got car number 5. Looks like Jared Landers. Whoa!
That is ugly into 1.
How that all started. Jared Landers kissed turn number 4 and pretty much rode the outside retaining wall all the way down the front straightaway and collected a bunch of folks. Chip Brindle, Dale Ellis, looks like Jake Knowles, Don O'Neill in the 71 car, and Steve Francis.
Yeah, Steve Francis, he was up in the air. Francis went around backwards, actually up in the air. You see Bloomquist involved. Jake Knowles, Derek Ellis. Landers into 5. Oh my goodness. Got to make sure everybody's okay first here.
Yeah, I think everybody pretty well okay, but looks like we got somebody coming down pit road. Looks like might be Don O'Neill. But looking over there in the corner, pit officials looking at those cars. Brad, Terry, Levi, and the gang, along with Fireman Tim, Chuck Murdoch. There goes Steve Casebolt. And there goes Steve Francis. That car is under its own power. Kubota's got taken care of him. Scott area. And they'll get some attention. EPJ, Earl Pearson Jr. doing likewise.
These crew damage. Pearson and Bloomquist, all Lucas Oil regulars. And they have just actually gotten the fire beat out of their car, whatever you want to say, the tar beat out of them.
On the back straightaway, it looks like Don O'Neill is making an exit over on the back straightaway. Number 5, Jared Landers, man, he looks like he's been on 285 on a Friday afternoon here in downtown Atlanta. Or maybe they got that big old up in the air. So they go to work on that car, Bloomquist and Company. They're working on that car furiously down there in the corner. And pit officials.
Yes, Scott Bloomquist.
Don't know exactly what happened. The car really doesn't look that bad, but hey, Rome's tomorrow night, so we'll see what's going to happen there as the crew members push that car, getting ready to make his return visit.
In Francis, that big winner last Saturday night in Knoxville, Iowa, $40,000 he took home. Even the Barry Wright team, heavy damage. Look at that car, the right side. Fourth in the points. Case Bolt's got a beat-up car. The 16-year-old Tyler Reddick still out there in 11. Jimmy Owens, the current points leader. Here we are. We're back underway at Dixie. Now they turn number 2, trying to go 3 wide. Davenport splitting the middle with Clanton there. Down the back straightaway. Owens up against the wall. Here they come. Got a lot of hungry drivers. And they come out of turn 4. Chris Madden the lead. 7 in the books.
Guys, they're 3 wide coming off turn number 4, as Mostello would say, down in Action Corner. Boy, they're 3 wide coming off Action Corner and 4. Here comes Clanton, jumping up into that second spot. That Camel chassis trying to get a big win here for the shootout. Been a while since he's been in the shootout winner's circle. Can he do it tonight?
They come out in turn number 4 down straight away. It's still man Davenport and Knowles going at it. As JD takes third and Owens on the prowl now with the 20 cut. Jimmy Owens down the back straight away. Trying to go to 5th. He will around Knowles. Now they turn 4. 9 in the books. As your leader is pinned out in. Have been recorded here tonight. Chris Manley with Shane Clinton is second. Jonathan Davenport third. Jimmy Owens fourth. 5th runs Cody Knowles. 6th is David Payne. 7th Tyler Reddick. 8th is Steve Casebolt. 9th is Eric Wells. 10th is Billy Ogle Jr. Johnny.
Chris Madden might be looking for his first ever Dixie Shootout win tonight here in Woodstock, Georgia, as he continues to pad onto that lead. Everybody had better turn the wick up as they head off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. That's car number 20, the Newport Nightmare, Jimmy L. Working the bottom. Everybody else pretty much up on top. It looks like the O show. Down on the bottom, Clanton can go anywhere he wants to go.
And down the back straightaway, Jake Knowles is going to be out. So that lessens the field as they pick up the tail end of the field, but it's going to be a long time if we stay green. So that's a big break for Madness. He'll cruise that Clemens powered. Team 0 by Bloomquist, 44 into 1. Clanton remains second. Davenport third. Owens fourth. And 5th is Tony Knowles. Right now, Matt looks solid. 14 in the books.
Madden continues to dominate as he exits off turn number 4. And he continues to pad onto that lead here tonight. Jonathan Davenport is the O show. A good battle going on for 3rd and 4th, and Kincaid still residing in that number 5 spot.
Wow, down is still in the tail end of the field. You got Pearson and Francis. Top of the world a year and a week ago. Right now, just trying to survive here tonight. I hope some more cars drop out so we can gain some more points on Bloomquist. As they come out at turn number 4, Davenport and Owens trying to gain on Clanton. Bad right now cruising out of 2, Johnny. 18 laps in the book.
Car still in dominant fashion as he comes around the bend. Oh, Shane Clanton, the Kennedy Motorsports capital car, continues to go high, wide, and handsome all the way around the racetrack. And Smoky Man Chris Madden out of Freeport, South Carolina. Oh man, has he got a blueprint for the Dixie Shootout here tonight.
Battle right here, back here between Reddick and Payne. Meanwhile, that 3rd spot is a good one between Davenport and Owens down the back straightaway. Knowles 5th, Reddick 6th, 7th is Payne. And Mann right now, 21 in the book, looking good.
just about approaching the halfway point. It looks like everybody's pretty well settled down right now. Eric Wells and that car 18, he in case ball. Right behind David Payne out of Murphy, North Carolina, and John Blankenship and Billy Ogle Jr. Payne going high, wide, and handsome as Caseball trying to scoot down up underneath him as they come off four.
Meanwhile, side-by-side battle, 15 and 20 for third. Davenport and Owens. Dixie Lucas Oil Regulars going at it tooth and nail. Down the straightaway. That was too close to call. That was dead even for third that lap.
Well, we look at this point, we'll see it.
Here we go. Coming up, 2 to go to the halfway mark. Down the back straightaway. Owens will clear Davenport.
And the O-Show might have turned up the wick a little bit as they cross the start-finish line. Man, I'm telling you what, you couldn't drive a 10-penny nail between them as they exited off turn number 2 and down the backside. And the Kentucky Colonel, Steve Francis, going to exit over on the back straightaway and call the night here at Dixie.
A lot of cars out of the halfway mark. It's still man in front, playing second. Owens third, Davenport fourth. Knowles fifth, sixth is Reddick, seventh is Caseball, eighth is Payne, ninth is Blankenship, 10th is Wells, 11th is Ogle, 12th is Chastain, 13. That's it. That's all it's left.
Earl Pearson Jr. making that hard left into the pit area. He'll call the night here at Dixie. The young sensation on the left coast, Tyler Reddick in the number 11 car. As the second place now up for grabs between Clanton and Owens down in turn number 1 and number 2. And the O-Show definitely on the move here tonight at Dixie on lap number 27.
He's already, basically, he's got to wrap up the championship this year. He wants to win. He goes into 2. Right there, all over Clanton down the back, totally back, still has a sizable lead. 29 complete coming up. Chris Patton. Second place, Clanton. Owens other side to side. Second spot out of 4. Owens at the bottom. Clanton at top. Clanton still out the spot. 29 complete.
It's still Clanton hanging on to second, but the O-Show working hard on the backside. And I'll tell you, one thing Matt doesn't want to see is going to be a caution. They come off turn number 4. It's still Madden, Clanton and Owens. And you have battled it out big time here at Dixie.
Knowles ready. And Blankenship. Jimmy Owens trying to get it as Clanton has the preferred line right now at the turn number 4. 31 in the record books here tonight, 19 to go. Chris Madden trying to stay on the podium for the first time at Dixie Speedway in the Dixie Shootout.
Oh, they continue to battle each other out down in turn number 1 and number 2. Clanton like riding the old roller coaster at the old Southeastern Fairgrounds. Man, he is looking smooth as he makes his way around, but not this time as the O-Show taking that number 2 spot away from Clanton here tonight as they head down the backside, and he's coming on like gangbusters. So, Jimmy Owens, the Newport Nightmare. A lot of people got on those O-Show shirts here tonight as he heads down on the backside. Chris Madden got Johnny Chastain right in front of him as they come off turn number 4. And here comes Owens. No doubt about it, he is coming on strong as they head down on the backside.
There's still a ways to go. 15 to go. Right now, Madden down to 4. He'll have to battle traffic. He'll have to change his line slightly behind Chastain. 20's not going to give up. Basically, championship in the back. He wants to win the Dixie Shootout. Out at 2. He and Clanton close. This is not over yet, folks. 13 to go. And here comes the O-Show.
Joe and the O-Show pedaling hard as he comes off turn number 4. The heck with the championship. I want the gold here tonight at Dixie Speedway. It was the King Richard Petty that coined the phrase back in the late 60s and early 70s. And if you can win at Dixie, you can win anywhere you want. After we got one up against the wall.
Look, Clanton into the wall. Clanton into the wall. Hard contact. The caution is out.
Don't know exactly what it was, but there was some debris. I don't know if it was oil or water or what have you. But that is what caused Shane Clanton to head up into that outside retaining wall. And you know that lead that Smokey Madden had? Forget about it now. But pit officials are going to come out and check the number 25 driver, Chuck Murdoch, and the fireman, Tim. A lot of smoke. I don't know if that's from engine, radiator, hose, what have you. But unfortunately, he'll not be making it into the winner's circle here. 37 laps on the board.
Go. Now Davenport will double them up. The Dixie double file forward. Wanting to get in victory lane for the first time this year in the Lucas Oil Series. And Reddick's not out of it. The 16-year-old. Tony Knowles and David Payne stops in turn 2. Payne trying to check out the handling on that car. Several laps down. Well, ever since Ray Cook has been out of the race after lap 5, Madden has pretty well been in control, but now its business is going to be pretty heavy up front as they go 13 to go in the Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout. And the young show getting out, he's on the bottom, out into it, Johnny.
Oh, here we go, and Madden riding that rail on the high side, and O'Shaughnessy making it step by step with him. Oh, and the crowd goes wild.
Side by side, Madden and Owens. They've gotten into it before. A couple of times the past couple of years, but right now Madden hasn't cleared. Davenport third, Knowles fourth, Reddick fifth, sixth is Blankenship. They're side by side. It'll be the advantage still to Madden.
Jonathan Davenport, Tony Knowles, John Blankenship, Tyler Reddick. Here comes Eric Wells, Steve Casebolt, Billy Ogle, Chastain, and O'Neill down the backside.
Good battle as they come now. 10 to go to decide it. And we got a car against the wall. And Johnny Chastain in turn 4 in the 0-0. The caution flies. Caution flies with 10 to go.
Getting a workout here tonight at Dixie Speedway. O'Neill, he'll pull back into the pit area.
Again, Ray Cook led the first 5 laps, dropped out. Madden and Herod He's dominated ever since, except the last 3 or 4 laps, and Owens is making it a race. First ever Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout, and Johnny Chastain slows again on the back straightaway. Back underway, Johnny for the lead. Owens on the bottom.
They still go at it down on the backside. Here comes the O-Show on the bottom.
Cannot quite make it stick in that fourth. In the one, Owens will get him trying to bottom. Madden up in the middle, down the back straightaway. Davenport to follow in third. Blankenship trying to get fourth. Down the back straightaway, here goes Blankenship. In the 23, Blankenship will go to fourth. Does he have enough time? 8 to go.
And the O-Show looking for just a little bit of help over on the backside. As he heads down over on the backside, are they going to give it to him? Oh, he's up there. Just a little bit of help he needs.
Lindquist cars going at it, hot and heavy to Dixie. Matt still in the lead. Down the back straightaway, Owens down. He'll dive back to the bottom. Davenport runs third, Blankenship fourth. Blankenship may have the fastest car here at the end, but he may run a lap. 6 to go to decide the Dixie Shootout.
It's still Chris Madden out of Great Court, South Carolina. A big win for the Gamecocks this afternoon. And hey, can he make it 2 for 2 for South Carolina?
Looking good now. Not over yet though. Owens now setting him up. 4 to go. Coming up. Here comes Owens. He's going to drive it hard at the bottom. Here they come out of 4. And it's still manned by a car lane. 4 to go. Owens now hard on the gas into 1. Matt still has the advantage down the back straightaway, and Andy.
And Madden sweating bullets going into turn 3 and 4. And here comes the O-Show again as they come on turn number 4.
The 1 down at turn number 2. Let's see. 3 to go. Down the back straightaway, Johnny.
Okay, here we go. Oh! Whoa! Chris Madden loops in turn number 4. Whoa!
Oh, are you serious? Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't know if he blew a tire or what, but look at here, the O-Show. Your new leader here tonight at Dixie Speedway for the shootout.
Wow, but it'd have been a good one. This was going to go to the checkers, and something broke. Something broke on the car. We'll get official word there to see what it was. Owens, your leader. Davenport second. Blankenship may be the fastest car here at the end. He's third. Wells fourth. Broken axle. He broke an axle. Chris Madden 3 laps away from his Dixie Shootout victory, and it has ended right there. So he will change that and try to come back out. So how about that? It was not an axle. It was a wheel that broke when he went into the corner, Johnny. That's what caused him to spin while leading. Well, the hub's still on it, so we'll see if they're going to come back out in a 7-3 to go.
Calling the shots over on the backside. Jonathan Davenport out of Blairsville, Georgia, in that second spot, and Tony Knowles. He'll take her to the high side over in turn number 1 and number 2 and down on the backside. Tyler Reddick in the 6th, Keith Bolt and Billy Ogle Jr. The Twin Towers will go up for the Newport Nightmare. Jimmy Owen out of Newport, Tennessee. On the backside, he hits down the back straightaway. White flag coming down. Jimmy Owen looking for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship. But tonight, he'll get the gold here at Dixie Speedway for the 23rd running of the Dixie Shootout here tonight at Dixie Speedway.
Well, let's just say that was an interesting race, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a tough race. I hate Chris fell out. He and I were having a good race there, and it just had a good night tonight, I guess. I mean, we didn't qualify all that good, didn't run too good in our heat, and Chris made the right tire selection and everything. We had a good car pretty much all night.
Your cousin Chris Fox, of course, your crew chief. Early on, Ray Cook, he had a car to beat all night, didn't he? Fast time won his heat, and he was out there leading and fell out of the race.
Yeah, the track was kind of rough and choppy, and it was so fast, you had to have some good parts on our car, and Scott Fields is a good, dependable car, and we were able to bring this one home and stay together and finish.
Tell you what, you got a good race. You were catching Chris there in traffic. Then we had the caution, and then he's out there leading, and then he broke a wheel.
Yeah, I hate that for him. He's had some good runs and some bad luck, and we don't want to win them that way. I mean, we like to pass for the lead, and Chris probably had us covered tonight, but we had some good racing for the fans.
Did you think you had a shot to get by him there at the end, even if he stayed out there?
I knowed if he'd better not mess up.
He better not mess up. I tell you what, a lot of cars going to have to do a lot of work tomorrow. Yours didn't come on too bad.
We got a little dent right here on our fender there. We went in there in that race, and Scott come up a little bit, and his quarter panel caught my door there, and I tried to stay off of him, and we were hooked, and there was no sense in both of us spinning out.
Got to thank all the great sponsors of the Mike Reese number 20, Jimmy.
I got to thank Mike Reese, Gann Appraisals, Snow Coal Race Fuels, Olin Suspension, and Redline Oil, and just thank my crew and thanks all the fans for being here tonight.
You just like to win these last 3 races just to solidify, obviously, this championship is well ahead. Just to go out on a winning note, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
That'd be pretty good, to get a win for us down here. It's pretty good. We've struggled here in the past, but to bring this one home tonight is it's a real morale booster for the team.
Congratulations, we'll see you in Rome.
Thank you.
Jimmy Owens, ladies and gentlemen, with his first career Lucas Oil Dixie Shootout here tonight.
And the green goes down for Oliver Gentry and Matt Dooley. Rucker Orr into 99, Vernon Smith into 84, Scotty Pritchett to 23 down the backside. Alan Brewer, car number 22. Here comes Chris Fennell as they come off turn number 4. And they all got problems comes out in turn number 4. All right, we'll get a complete restart. Cruisers, guys, I need you rolling as Oliver Gentry. Oh, let me tell you. Gentry, after winning the track championship for 6 years in a row, he is winless in 2012. And there goes Rucker Oren. Man, I'm telling you what, turn number 4 is the action corner here tonight. Oh my goodness. Engelman, I'm thinking that looks like Shane Fulcher in the 9. BJ Pasley in the 24 car. We'll double check or got problems with that race car. All right, we'll go to green as the field tried it one more time down on the front straightaway. Cruisers in the pit, gentlemen. I know you're sitting on ready. Vernon Smith, first time in a long time, and we got a couple of them that come together. The 94.5, that is Jamie Carr out of LaGrange, and Andy Morris out of Carswell, Georgia, number 40. And so, you there? So, green will go down as they come off turn number 4. Matt Dooley jumping out with a lead over on the backside. Laddie Fulcher just kind of muscling his way into the next position in front of him. And Oliver Gentry. Oh my goodness. Once again, they bring out the caution. Oliver Gentry leading them down, and Rucker Holler out of Newton, Georgia, tucking in right behind him as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Johnny Cloller, car number 41, out of Chatsworth, Georgia. Coming on around, there goes Chris Fennell. Jake Carroll, your 2012 track champion. Oh, and that car number 18. And it looks like car number 32 got some issues. And we saw a lot of sparks coming out from underneath that race car. That is Shannon Bearden out of Cherry. Oliver Gentry. Oh, and here come that Rucker Orr. Matt Dooley. Johnny Clore. Scotty Pritchett. That'll be your top 5. Vernon Smith, a former track champion here at Dixie, in that number 6 spot. Laddie Fulcher. Chris Fennell, Jake Carroll. But Oliver Gentry, Gentry's used auto truck parts special. Picking them up and going to town here tonight at Dixie is Richard Engelman. He has issues over on the backside, and he makes a quick exit into the pit area. As your leader crossing the stripe on lap number 7. Scotty Pritchett, Johnny Clore, a good battle going on. Here comes Dooley on the high side to go up against Rucker Orr as they go into 3. Cruisers in the pit, gentlemen, stand by. Matt Dooley. A good battle going on before second and third. Dooley's got the spike forward. He's in fourth. And Scotty Pritchett rounding out the top five here tonight at Dixie. Lead pack now working lap traffic. As Gentry comes off turn number 4. 12 laps on the board for OG. Car number 11, Gus Simpson out of Gainesville, Georgia. As a move over flag being shown to some of the drivers, car number 29. That is not Laddie Fulcher, but it is Jimmy Martin out of Covington, Georgia. And Brandon Rapp, he'll make that hard left into the pit area. As Oliver Gentry having to dig way down here tonight at Dixie. Cruisers, they will be coming up next as Oliver Gentry. Looks like he's, oh! And your leader, Oliver Gentry, gets tangled up with a lap car. And that's going to put Rucker R up on the lead spot for Heartbreak Hotel for Oliver Gentry here tonight at Dixie Speedway. And looks like Rucker Orr, he's got problems. Here comes Matt Dooley and Johnny Clore. A couple of laps to go. Looks like Matt Dooley out in front. White flag is out. We're one lap away. Looking to battle for second between Rucker Orr and Johnny Clore. Matt Dooley, the youngster, he'll take the checkers. Rucker Orr, Johnny Clore. Scotty Pritchett, and looks like maybe number 84 will round out the top five. Oh, man, everything was going his way, man. If you were a leader, that wasn't a place to be. As we await Matt Dooley to exit the car number 18 out of Brooks, Georgia. There he is. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Johnny, he's trying. I'll tell you what, getting out of that limited late model, kind of looks like Darth Vader right now. He's going to take the helmet off, and we give John, we'll give him just a minute, Johnny. Hey, 2 times this year, this young man out of Brooks, Georgia, been in victory lane. First of all, well, man, it's gonna take another second. Hold on, bud.
I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. All right, Johnny. Hey, got the helmet off, got the Hans device off. Matt, first of all, buddy, you worked hard. Congratulations, man. Good job.
Thank you. That was a heck of a race, man. I'd like to thank God, first of all, for letting us all be here. And I'd like to thank my Uncle Larry. For it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be racing right now. I also like to thank Little Joe Armstead and his crew for coming. I also like to thank Clint Smith for helping me out a lot. And my dad and my mom, I couldn't do without them.
All right, brother. Hey, good job, and good to see you back in victory lane. Good job. All right, man.
Thank you.
Hey, race fans, our limited late model feature winner out of Brooks, Matt Dooley. Johnny, I'll tell you what, 2 times this year in victory lane, looking for some good things from this young man. Back up to you, John.
See, out of Lindale, Georgia. He'll be on the front row. The 33 car, Corey Stansel out of Woodstock. Car number 3, Wes Chavez out of Ackworth. Driving car number 4, Nicole Gagnon and Lee Mulkey out of Woodstock. 43, Stephen Smith. Number 1, George Wilson. 83, Randy Ledford. And Nathan Chambers and Jamie Pritchett. That's the way they'll line up for our feature event for our cruiser division here tonight at Dixie Speedway. And the 31 car, he gets it righted in the right direction. And Brian Dixie with the lead down on the backside. Here comes that number 4, Lee Mulkey and Nicole Gagnon in that second spot. Number 43, Stephen Smith out of Waleska. George Wilson in the number 183 car. That's big Randy Ledford. Big Rigs getting ready to head to Rome Speedway tomorrow night. The Triple X car, Nathan Chambers out of Woodstock. There goes young Matt Dooley. Car number 2. That is Jamie Pritchett out of Canton, Georgia. And we got something going on down there in the corner. Number 1, George Wilson out of Waleska, Georgia. And looks like 33 car. Got some problems. Corey Stenzel out of Woodstock, Georgia. This is an entry-level class, and the rule books, they'll be available right after the first of the year. Be sure to check us out on the website at www.dixiespeedway.com. And also check us out on Facebook and on Twitter as well to find out all the official schedule. That'll be out sometime after the first of the year for Dixie and Rome. A lot of smoke coming out of the floor in the 31. 7 laps on the board. And looks like Brian Dempsey still being shown as your leader. All right, we'll pick up on your leader at 11 laps on the board, Brian Dempsey. And caution will come out. Stop everybody on the back gate. Looks like number 1, George Wilson. Thank you. And for any of you race fans, if you'd like to get a copy of the Shootout and the Showdown, if you'll report top side of the deck area. Might have a little bit of debris down there in turn number 1 and number 2, and they'll take. Okie dokie, here comes Brian Dixie. Steven Smith in the 43, and look at there, big Randy Ledford. Moving up into the 4th spot, the 31 car. We do not have a driver listing on that particular car, but he's in the 3rd slot. The laps dwindling down on the 2012 racing season. All right, the tower's going up. Brian Dempsey, 2 laps away before we bring to a close the 2012 racing season. White flag is down. This is it. Brian Dempsey down the backside, and this is it as he heads into turn 3 and 4. He'll take the checkered flag here tonight at Dixie Speedway to bring it in to the 2012 racing season here at Dixie Speedway. We say thank you, guys. What a night, what a year we've had here at Dixie Speedway. We thank y'all for coming out and being here with us. Oh my goodness, tomorrow night our gates will open up at 2 o'clock. We'll see you at the Rome Speedway for the Rome Showdown on the big half-mile Claybank Racing Oval. Hey, don't forget the Rome Mud Bog. That'll be coming to life somewhere around the 1st of the year, whether it be before or after. But check us out on Facebook. Check out the Dixie website and our Twitter account as well. And from all of us to all of you, we say thank y'all. And hey, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, Rome Speedway, or right back here in 2013, the 2nd Saturday night in April. Thank you and good evening.